Hi, welcome to this workout. Today we're going to do a toned legs workout. It's all floor exercises, so you need your exercise mat for this workout. No other equipment is required, so get ready and let's start. Okay, here we go. We start this workout with a short warm-up, that's standing, and then we go to the floor for the toning exercises, all for the legs today. First of all, starting with the hip opener. So we do a step forward, pull the knee up, rotate to the outside, and then stepping back. So open up. You want to open your hips, get the blood in the legs because it's all toning for the legs today. All body weight, so no equipment, heavy weights or ankle weights are required. Of course, you can use the ankle weights if you want in this workout. Come on, try to keep the hips still, only open up your hips, upper body straight up. Pull the knee up, open to the outside. That's it. Open up. A few more, and then we go over to the leg swings. So final on right, open up and finish on left, and now continue with the leg swing. So make sure you have your balance, and then swing your leg front and back. If you want to just grab a wall, a chair or a table, and then swing. Try to keep your upper body still, and just swing that leg front and back to get the blood flow going in the legs. Warm it up a little bit before we go over to the floor exercises and doing the toning exercises. Final swings and over to the other side. Just hold the wall or just do it without it. Make sure your standing leg is slightly bent. Swing your leg. Front and back. Keep the upper body straight up. Just enjoy the warm-up, cool down. Of course, after the exercises, we finish with a couple stretches, final swings, and that's it. Come into a really wide stand. We're going to do side-to-side pulses to open up the hips, warm up the inner outer thighs and the quads a little bit. So move over from left to right. The main workout today is 8 different exercises. We do every exercise for 45 seconds, and then we have a 15 seconds to twist over to the next exercise. After the 8 exercises, we have a short break, drink some water, and then we're repeating the exercises in round number 2. So come on, press the knees out, pulse it from right to left. And now we're going to do a few faster ones, side to side, warming up the legs. And that's it. Okay, now come on up and go to the floor. For the first exercise, just come on one knee. I start with my left leg. So what we're going to do is one leg hip pushes. So your right knee is straight under your hips. Stretch out the other leg. And what we're going to do is we're dropping our butt till right above the heel, and then we push ourselves back up. Ready? Here we go. So lower your butt down to right above the heel, and then push yourself back up. So do not sit down and release the tension. Keep the tension up. And then push your hip forward, squeezing your glutes. So lower down and come back up. It's a great one for the glute, little bit hamstring, inner thighs. So go in your own pace. Keep your back straight. Lower your butt down till right above your heel, and then come back up. 15 seconds left. Lower down, come back up. That's it. Really squeeze the glutes. Push your hips forward when you come up. Working thighs, glute, legs here in all one exercise. Staying up, the next exercise is a side leg lift. So we're bending over to the side. One hand is going to the floor as well. And the next thing we're going to do is just lift that leg up and lowering down. Make sure to hold it up for a second before lowering down again. Ready? Here we go. Lift up and down. Up, down. That's it. Just a nice and slow pace. It's all about toning, and this one is for the outer thighs, a little bit side of the glutes. Come on, point your toe, Then just lift that leg up. Keep your chest open, so do not bring in, because then you're working your glute and not your outer thigh anymore. And it's all about legs today. So come on, lift your leg up, up. Hold it a second, lower down slow. That's it. Final 5 seconds. Up and lift. One more. And that's it. And now we're going down on our bed. Upper body's on the floor. Feet are on hip wide. And what we're going to do is a glute bridge. So we're bringing the hips up. And then we're placing the feet back and forth a little bit. So push the hips up. That's it. And then we walk out and back in. Out and in. So we keep the glutes off the floor, pushing the hips up, and then walk in, heels around the knees, and then walk out and back in. Out, out, in, in. The further away you set your feet, the heavier it is. And this one is a great one for your hamstrings. Of course, a little bit for the glutes, the outer thighs to stabilize. Come on, walk it out, back in. Walk it out. Keep the hips off the floor. You're almost there. And the last one in. And now drop your butt on the floor. For the next one, we're going to do scissors. So the legs are going out and in. Great one for outer and inner thighs. If you want, place your hands under your butt. Make sure you press your lower back into the floor. Legs are going up. And then just bring the legs out and cross in. Out and cross in. Keep pressing your lower back into the floor. Point your toes, stretch out your legs. And then open up as much as you can. And cross when you come up. Great one for inner and outer thighs. Come on. Stretch your legs. Open up and cross. Right in front. Left in front. That's it. Twist it over side to side. Open up. Final 5 seconds. Open. That's it. And lower down. Now we go back on the knee again. But now we go on our left knee. Because we do the same 2 exercises we did in the start. But now on our right side. So knees under the hip. We lower our butt down. And coming back up. Squeeze the glutes. Push your hips forward. That's it. Just the other side now. Up, and you can feel that in your inner thigh, in your hamstrings and your glute by pressing your hips forward. That's it. Try to keep your upper body straight up and do not sit all the way down. Keep the tension on, lower your butt till right above the heel and then push yourself back up. Working quads, outer thighs, hamstring, a lot of the leg muscles. Come on, 10 more seconds. I know you can do this. Lower down and push yourself back up. Really squeeze the glutes. And we can do one more. Come on, down, up. That's it. Okay, we stay on the side and we're lifting the leg up. So side leg lifts. Make sure you keep your chest open. Place your hand under your shoulder. Bend that upper body, hand in your waist. And there we go, lifting that leg up and down. Up. Slowly up, slowly down. So hold it up, really work outer thighs and hip muscles. Point your toe, stretch out your leg, up and down. That's it. Keep your chest open. Do not bend over to the front. That's it. Lift up and lower down. You're doing great. 20 seconds left. Just a slow lift and make sure you hold it up because then you're really working those muscles, toning your legs. Lift it up. That's it. Come on. Up. We can do one more. Lift and lower down. We go back to the bridge exercise, but now we're going to do a different one. We don't walk out, but what we're going to do is lifting the heels up. So feet are on hip wide, knees above your heels. And what we're going to do is in that bridge position, so push the hips up and then come on your toes. And lower the heels down, up and down, up. So working the calves, keep pressing your knees out a little bit, work the outer thighs, and keep pressing the hips up while coming high on your toes. That's it. High on your toes. Hold a second and then lower your heels back down to the floor. Working calves, outer thighs. Come on, keep going. Up and down. Just hold it, really go on your toes, squeeze it. Feel the work on your calves, your hamstring by getting in the bridge. Final ones. And that's it. Lower your butt down and we go over to the final exercise. It's a butterfly kick. So what we're going to do, if you want, you can place your hands under your butt again. Feet are going towards each other. The knees are going out. You pull the heels back and then you kick out. Bring the knees together. The knees are out and kick. So you open up and kick back in. Out and in. So the knees are going to open and then close. And when you open up, bring it out, toes up to each other, and then kick it back out. Press your knees towards each other. Really working inner and outer thighs here. So knees are out, really press it out, work the outer thigh muscles, and then when you go back in, press the knees towards each other, working the inner thighs. That's it. Going to do every exercise again in round 2. So final ones, open up, press together, open up, and that's it. Okay, now roll up, come up, standing straight up, because you finished the first round, and now it's time to drink some water, hydrate our bodies, and then get ready for round number 2. We do the same 8 exercises, and we finish with some stretching. Okay, here we go for round number 2. So get ready and go down to the floor on your right knee. Stretch out your left, and we're starting with the one leg hip pushes. So make sure your knee straight under your hip. You lower your butt down to right above your heel. Ready? Here we go. Lower down and come back up. Really press your hip forward, squeeze your glutes. That's it. Up. Lower down and up. Make sure that leg is stretched out to the side. You really want to work your inner thighs, hamstrings, glutes, quads. And your quad is working when you don't drop down and then come up. Of course it has to work, but when you get the tension on and keep the tension on, it's better. So come on, up, squeeze the glutes. And we do just a few more. Going down, press it up. Going down, press it up. And the final one, press up, and that's it. Stay up high. The next one is that side leg lift. So bend over to the side. Place your hand under your shoulder. One hand in your waist. Your knee is still under your hip. Keep your chest open. And there we go. Lifting up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. That's it. Point your toes, stretch out your leg. And really tone it up by holding the leg up for a second and then lowering down. Because if you go too fast, it's just a little jump kind of movement. But you really want to engage your muscles and really work it out. So hold it and control your movements up and down. Chest open, staying high up. Lift up, lower down. Come on, just 10 more seconds. You're doing great. Ignore the burn. I know you can do this. Just hold it up. We can do one more. Up. That's it. Okay, over to the glute bridge walk. So great one for the hamstring. We walk back and in. That's what we're going to do. So lay down. And then feet on hip wide. Push the hips up. And then here we go. Walk it out and back in. Walk it out and in. Keep pressing the hips up, the knees out a little, work your outer thighs, and then walk out. Really work your hamstrings here and put it in. Out and in. And when you walk out, when you go on your heels, it's heavier for your hamstrings than when you place the whole feet on the floor. So if you can, place those heels into the floor and then walk back. That's it. Come on, keep pushing the hips up. Walk it out. Back in. Final seconds. Come on, walk it in. Walk it. One more in. And now drop your hips down. Next one is the scissors. So we would going the legs out and in. So place your hips under, or your hands under your hips if you want. Press your lower back into the floor. Legs are going straight up, point your toes. And there we go. Open up and cross. Great one for outer and inner thighs. Open up. That's it. Come on, cross it. Cross it. That's it. Open up as much as you can. Really work those inner thighs. The lower your legs are, the heavier it is for your inner thighs to bring the legs up again. And cross it. That's it. Right leg is in front and then cross it. Left is in front. Come on, keep going. Open up as much as you can. 10 more seconds. Keep on making that scissor movement. And just one more. And lower it down. So come on and roll up. We're going to do the one leg hip push, but now we are on our left leg. So left knee is on the floor, coming up straight under your hip. Stretch out the right. Point your toes. And there we go. Lowering the butt down. And come back up. Really keep the tension on and up. That's it. Come on. We're halfway in round number 2, so we're heading towards the end. Lower down to right above your heel and then squeeze, come up. That's it. Keep your back straight, your chest up. That's it. Just keep going. 20 seconds. Lower down, come up and up. Really squeeze it, don't forget about it. Push your hips forward, up and up. Final ones. Come on, we can do one more. Lower down, push forward, and that's it. We stay up high here. Hand is going to the floor. Hand is straight under your shoulder, knees under your hip. Chest is open, and what we're going to do is lifting the other leg out. So make sure you point your toes, stretch out your legs, and then here we go. Come on, lift it up, lower down. Remember, go nice, steady and slow. Really work your muscles. Lifting that leg up. It's a heavy move, real burner for the outer thighs, but I know you can do this. Come on, lift it up and lower down. Keep on going. Lift up. Lift up. Slowly bring the leg back down. So do not up and drop it. Up. And slowly down. Work inner and outer thighs. 10 more seconds. Come on, stretch that leg. Try to keep the hips still. So do not drop the hip down. Up, and that's it. Great effort. Back to the glute bridge. Working the calves. 2 more exercises. Then we're done and do some stretching. So feet are on hip wide again. And what we're going to do is push the hips up into the bridge position, and then there we go. Come on the toes. Lifting the heels up. Press the knees out a little. Keep the tension on the outer thighs as well. And also with this one, stay a second on your toes. Really lifting the heels up. Engaging and squeezing your calves. Come on, keep pressing the hips up, work your hamstrings, work your glutes, outer thighs, all in one move. 15 seconds left. High on your toes, drop the heels. High on your toes, keep the knees out. Don't forget about the outer thighs. Almost there, come on, lift up. One more, and that's it, lower down. We finish with those butterfly kicks. So we're going out with the knees, and when we go in, really pressing the knees and the feet together, working inner thighs, and open up as much as you can for the outer thighs. Ready? Here we go. Press it out and in. Out. So nice and steady, slow pace. Really press the knees towards each other. Take the time for it. And then open up as much as you can. That's it. Press the lower back into the floor. Make sure you don't have a hollow back. And then press out. Point your toes, press the knees towards each other, come on. Work the legs, final exercise. Open up, press in, open up, That's it, just a few more. Up and out. Come on. Open, squeeze the knees together. We can do one more. Final squeeze up and then release. Time to do some stretches. Well done. You finished the toning part of this workout. So what we're going to do is stretch out the right leg. The left knee is up and you drop that knee over your right side. And then your shoulders stay on the floor and just rotate back. Pull the knee up a little bit more. So you feel a stretch in your lower back, but also in your glute and the outer thigh by pushing that hip over. That's it. Just enjoy the stretchy feeling. And then over to the other side, stretch out your leg. Then the right knee is going up. Pull that knee up so you feel that stretch and then roll it over as much as you can. Release the tension out of your lower back and keep pulling the knee up and over so you have that stretch, nice stretch on your outer thigh and glute as well. And then come center and then come on a roll up. We're going to sit straight up. We're stretching out our legs so we have a wide sit, and then make sure you're sitting straight up. Walk over a little bit with a straight back and try to place your elbows onto the floor, and you can feel that stretch on the inner thighs. And then walking over to the right side, bringing the chest to the right knee. Try to grab your feet and then pull a little bit closer, stretching up the hamstring and still feel that stretch on the inner thighs because you're spreading out your legs. And then come back center. Place your elbows on the floor if you can. Really push yourself over so you feel that stretch on the inner thighs. And then over to the left side. Knee is going to the chest, or the chest is going to the knee. Your knees stay flat on the floor, of course. Make sure you have your back straight and really push over then. Because then you feel that stretch on your hamstring, inner thigh the most. Okay, come back center, come on up. And then bring the heels together, the feet together for the final exercise. Trying to pull the heels a little bit closer inwards. So move yourself over, wiggle a little bit. And now what we're going to do is butterfly pulses. So lifting the knees up, pulse it a little bit, releasing the tension, opening the hips. And then when you can, grab your ankles, place your elbows on your knees, and then press the knees out a little bit to the floor. Opening the hips, stretching up. Make sure your upper body is straight up and press the knees down. Feel that stretch on your hips, your inner thighs. And then release, making the butterfly pulses. Make sure you're sitting straight up. And that's it. So place your feet on the floor. We're going to stand up because we've finished this workout. Very well done. Give yourself a thumbs up. You toned your legs in this gentle and very hard workout. So let me know what you think of this workout. Leave a comment, give this workout a thumbs up, and then I wish you a great day and see you next time in another workout. Bye.